The office party had begun like any other, a casual gathering to celebrate the end of the quarter. I expected laughter, small talk, maybe a little dancing. Nothing out of the ordinary. But the moment she walked in, everything changed. Vanessa, my wife, was wearing that dress, the one she knew always turned heads, the one she wore when she wanted attention. At first, I didn't think much of it, until I noticed her eyes lock on someone across the room. Not just anyone, but my boss, the man I had spent months working under, someone I trusted and respected. And in that instant, I knew tonight would be far from ordinary. I watched frozen as she moved across the room, her steps confident, deliberate, every motion choreographed to draw attention. Every glance she cast my way was a silent challenge. Then it happened. She reached my boss, grabbed his hand, and led him onto the dance floor, right in front of me. I stood there, stunned, feeling invisible as she laughed, leaned close, and danced over him as though I didn't exist. The music faded. The lights dimmed. Suddenly, it wasn't just a party I was watching. It was my entire relationship unraveling in real time. People noticed immediately. Colleagues' eyes widened. Whispers spread like wildfire, and a strange silence settled over the room. Vanessa's laughter rang out, sharp, cruel. I stayed still, my heart pounding, my mind racing. I didn't yell. I didn't storm the dance floor. I didn't make a scene. I simply remained calm as her betrayal unfolded for everyone to see. And in that calm, a seed of anticipation began to grow, the kind that makes a fall even more devastating when it comes. As the song ended, I felt a subtle shift of attention toward me. Vanessa was still smiling at my boss, unaware of the storm quietly building. I drew a deep breath, letting the silence linger just long enough to unsettle her. She had always thrived on attention and control. Tonight, she was about to realize that the same attention she craved could turn against her in an instant. I approached the dance floor slowly, each step deliberate, feeling the energy in the room change as people sensed something was about to happen. I stopped just behind them, catching Vanessa's reflection in the mirrored wall. Her eyes flicked to mine, confusion flashing, quickly replaced by panic as she realized I wasn't angry. I was composed, calculating, fully in control. The crowd began to notice. Whispers grew louder. Phones clicked discreetly as curiosity peaked. I leaned closer, voice calm but heavy with weight, enough to freeze her. "Vanessa," I said softly, but clearly enough for those nearby to hear. "Looks like someone forgot where their loyalties lie." My boss turned, startled, realizing the dynamic had shifted dramatically. Vanessa's hand slipped from his, and suddenly she noticed that all eyes in the room were on her, waiting for her next move. The confident smirk she'd worn moments ago vanished, replaced by pale, nervous fear. I didn't need to shout or accuse her. My calm authority, the deliberate tone of my voice, and the presence I carried humiliated her instantly. The crowd felt it. She had overplayed her hand, and the consequences were immediate. Vanessa stammered, struggling to regain composure. She tried to apologize, to laugh it off, to act like nothing had happened. But each move only reinforced her humiliation. My boss, caught in the middle, didn't know how to react, giving me the perfect opening. I glanced around, meeting the eyes of colleagues who had witnessed her arrogance, and subtly nodded. The truth was visible. She had been exposed. The power she tried to wield vanished in seconds. I took a slow step toward her, deliberate, controlled, confident. Vanessa's eyes widened as she realized the night had turned entirely against her. The whispers intensified. The room felt smaller. She was completely exposed, her smirk gone, replaced by panic and regret. For the first time, she understood she had misjudged me. Her desire to flaunt herself and humiliate me had spectacularly backfired. The same room that had cheered her confidence now watched her downfall. I stopped in front of her, leaning slightly closer. My voice was measured but piercing. "I hope you enjoyed the attention," I said calmly, "because it's the last time you'll ever get away with that in front of everyone who matters." The words hit her like a hammer. She opened her mouth to respond, but no sound came out. The room fell silent, stunned, watching her humiliation unfold in real time. My calm, Deliberate control had done more damage than any yelling or confrontation could have. Turning slowly, I walked away, leaving Vanessa frozen pale, her composure shattered. Every colleague who witnessed the scene understood what had happened. She had miscalculated, and I had regained control without raising my voice. Sometimes, the most devastating power isn't in confrontation or anger. It's in calm, calculated presence. And tonight, she learned a lesson she would never forget, completely humiliated in front of everyone she thought she had impressed.